Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time.
And it's Halloween Arena, which means it's dual class. You pick a class, which is pretty much just your costume, I guess. And Druid's the one I've played least recently of these. And then we're going to get to choose a hero power, other than the crappy Druid one. I think we're going to go Druid-Mage, obviously. Shaman's fine, but Mage. And we're going to have a mix of Druid and Mage cards, along with obviously neutral stuff. Living Mana, kind of powerful, super, super weird. Let's just take Pyroblast. We're definitely not taking the crap skull there. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to go Jade because it doesn't. I'm only half of my class cards are going to be Druid cards. So that makes no sense. Without caring about Jade, this guy's not really so good. Let's take the Raven. Rush mode. Now, this isn't Jade useful, but it is good for powering up so I can Pyroblast faster, potentially. Expensive, though. I could take the Veteran, which is just a solid rushy sort of card. I gotta take the Ram. I have to take the Mana Acceleration. Ultimate Infestation, that's Druid Pyroblast, I guess. 5 damage, draw 5 cards, gain 5 armor, summon a 5/5 ghoul. Ow. That's a big card. It also isn't going to happen until later, though, like the Pyroblast. The choice is Lunar Visions. Draw 2 cards, and any minions I draw are 2 less. Let's take the Hyperpower card, whatever. Blow them away. Not getting a lot of Mage cards. Wrath is very strong, but I'm going to take Druid of the Claw. I don't have any mid-game cards yet. I know it's early to be worrying about that stuff. Arcane Intellect or Firelands Portal? Firelands Portal. It's Explodium. Ice Barrier can suck it. We'll take the Loot Hoarder. Mirror Image, Mark of the Wild, Kooky Chemist. I've got some pretty late-game stuff. Going Mirror Image for control might be okay, but I'd rather have the Kooky Chemist, I think. He's very flexible, and he's also meat. Am I going to have enough beasts for Mark of the Charge? This thing is awesome, but I don't think so. I think Frozen Clone's a much stronger card under the circumstances. Weird Spinner, Scaled Nightmare, counts as a dragon, but it's slow. This guy's so weird. Like, he can be very good, but I don't really want to trust that. This is a 3/4 for 3, and I don't know, maybe I'll reshuffle something good. Who knows? Ice Walker does work with the hero power I've chosen. Blizzard is also super amazing, though. Do I go Ice Walker or Blizzard? I'm not taking the Vaporize over these two, but damn, this is so control-y, but this is also so control-y. I'm going to take him because he's cheaper. It's a lot cheaper. 3-point Bite, or Power of the Wild, or another Enchanted Raven. Let's go Power of the Wild, I think. Probably a mistake. We're taking Frostbolt out of this row. Could have actually had 3 Jade cards so far, and that's only halfway through the deck, but it's still, it's unlikely to have worked out to be enough. Okay, let's take the Blizzard this time. We don't need that. Okay, Syndragosa. So you get an 8/8, 2 0/1s, and when those 0/1s die, they're going to give me more legendaries. I think to my hand. Hammett. Destroy all cards in your deck that cost 3 or less. I don't think that I can tune an arena deck for that to make sense. And Prince Taldaram, if your deck has no 3-cost cards, then he is a 3/3 copy of a minion. I mean, that can be good, but it's definitely not worth it, and I got a bunch of 3s. So, clearly Syndragosa. I've got a lot of expensive power cards. I need more things for the mid-game. This is not that stuff. This is really a later game card, because you want to... I mean, I guess you can do it when you only have 5 mana, but... You recover the mana when they die. It's just that it's locked until they die. That is so messed up. But this is one of each secret from your deck. I'm not going to have that many secrets. Currently have like 1. This is not a good row. The Burglebot, I guess, is the card to take, but he's expensive and not really what I need. Living Mana is more powerful for sure. I just don't know if I want to mess with it. Like, it's not like they have charge or something. lot of 2/2s. They turn back to mana. I mean, if they get silenced or something, then you're just crushed. I'm just gonna. I don't want to f around with that. Stop giving me that card though. Starfire or Power of the Wild? I guess we'll take the Starfire, but I need more like 3, 4, 5 cost like powerhouse cards. This isn't that, but it will draw me more cards, so I guess I'll take it. With all my expensive crap, oh wait, Innervate's only 1 mana now. Oh, F that. Arcane Missiles. I don't really have the Elemental Tech. Okay, now the Elemental guy comes after I passed up all the Elemental Tech. Whatever. I have 1... Yeah, I'm not going to have enough Elementals to make it worth that. I've been passing them up left and right. Now, do I just take the Vaporize? It's definitely playable in the mid-game, but it's... I don't know. Spreading Plague is good control-y card. It gives you more only if your opponent has more minions after each casting. So, yeah. I don't know if this is going to do what I need to do. I've got so much of my deck is expensive. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm going to take this, but I need more, like... I'll take the Mirror Entity, although Breath of Cindergosa would be pretty solid too. Take the Mirror Entity, because that's pretty amazing. Fire Plume Phoenix, the Elder Longneck. How many things do I have with 5 or more attack? 1. No, most of my expensive cards are not actually big minions, so I'm going to have a hard time triggering that. So he's usually just going to be a 5/1, which is terrible. Fire Plume Phoenix is a pretty solid all-rounder. I'll take that. I don't want this row at all. None of you are what I want. I think out of this row, I'm actually taking the long... I mean, Healing Touch would help slow things down and maybe keep me alive, but I mean, I hate spending a card on that. I could heal a large minion if I had one, but... this is terrible. I think he's just a Magma Rager, though. He's really not going to be better in my deck. I'm unlikely to have the thing that he needs to. I just don't want that Healing Touch. That stuff's no good. Cabal Chemist is the kind of thing I need. Although, a little bit more stats would be nice. Violet Teacher, I've got lots of spells. Probably make that work. You know what? Naturalize is pretty strong, but I will go with Nerubian Prophet. Hopefully it'll come out and help me get stuff in my time of need. Frostbolt will help keep me alive and not dead, hopefully. That's a really interesting row, because Silencing's super strong, Frozen Clone is super strong, but you can have too much of that stuff. Webweave is a little bit expensive, and they're very fragile, and they don't have taunt, but damn is it ever like double poison. I think I need to take something cheaper than that. So this will give me more cards. I'll have lots of cards and then not be able to play them. Maybe I just take this for variety, because I already have one of those. I don't know what I'm going to get from the Frozen Clone. But I'll get 2 of them. I don't really have stuff that cares about beasts, even though I took him early on. I've got lots of beasts, sort of. Okay, I have a decent number of beasts. Doesn't matter, because... Silence is really good. I don't know if I have enough stuff that blows things up for cheap. Well, I got 2 Frostbolts and Arcane Missiles. Fire Plume Phoenix. Cabal Chemist hopefully will help me blow things up. Probably not. It'll probably give me crap. I do have a Blizzard. Blizzard then Spreading Plague would be pretty sweet. Shit. I don't know. I'm going to take Frozen Clone because I think it's a better card, but I don't know if it's actually the right decision here. And I don't really want to take another weak card, even though it gives me a better chance for first turn. We'll take Power of the Wild. And another Ultimate Infestation, or another Terrible Glacial Mysteries is not helpful and is really not as good. Or the Tomb Lurker. How much Death Rattle stuff do I have? It doesn't have to be one of mine, but it's certainly a lot better if I have some. So I've got Loot Hoarder. which I said coincident. I was just repeating that because I wasn't seeing anything, but I coincidentally have Loot Hoarder, double Loot Hoarder around the time when I said it. And the Syndragosa guys, that would be kick-ass, but no, it's... I think I'm just going to take another Ultimate Infestation and hope I live long enough to do this crazy stuff, but I think these expensive power cards, I don't think they're going to avail me. I think I'm gonna get my ass kicked in the mid-game. I'm going to be playing, like, Secrets, and Secrets are super powerful, but if my opponent just has stuff out to beat me with, then they're going to beat me with it. I mean, this is interesting, freaky cool deck and all, but I don't know that it's stable enough. I have way too many super expensive cards. On the other hand, if the game goes long, those, like, deal 10 damage, deal 5 damage, gain 5 armor, draw 5 cards, and get a minion, insanity. Like, I've got crazy stuff. I hadn't seen his costume. You don't want starting hand Syndragosa, except it's really powerful, costs less than 10, which is actually a plus in this deck, and actually having that makes the Elder Longneck bigger. You know what? I'm going to friggin' keep it, because it makes the Longneck potentially useful. I'll probably just get screwed on the Adapt anyway. Wow, Happy Squelch. So you're like summoning 1/1s. That seems like an odd choice, but okay. Druidify. Well, I guess Warrior Paladin is like makes sense for card combos. That seems mildly annoying, but isn't actually necessarily like a smart move. Okay, I need my like client to stop crapping out. This isn't internet lag. This is just my like client for no reason. Like, why would there be processor lag? Here's not great, but seriously. Oh, for some reason I thought he'd be hitting this guy, which would have been moronic. So of course he didn't, which makes more sense. So I could coin out the long neck. I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to shoot that bubble off and kill the 2/2s. Because I want to slow things down. I have hugely expensive power cards in here, including one in my hand. So slowing things down should be my MO. Which is going to be rough, because if people just start playing Yetis, they're going to kick my ass. A bunch of Yetis would be really bad for me. Moros, okay. I would normally say that's not the best legendary, but it might work out really well, because I don't know if I'm going to have the stuff to deal with it. Okay, this guy is going to be good if I can get a defensive thing, but I might not. So you know what? I'm actually going to coin out the... Man, it's going to be worked up, because I'm just going to end up playing him next turn, right? Unless I get a perfect potion. I really want the Alchemist's, like, extra hit points and potion, though. I want that potion. I shouldn't use the coin for that. No, okay, let's just do this. I should not waste the coin. Divine Shield is not as defensive as I was hoping. I guess we'll take it over the +1/+1, because it's not like I need more attack. I mean, I can't complain. I got 2 of the choices. I just didn't get the best choice, because under the circumstances, +3 health would have been much better. Excuse me. Ow. Well, that's annoying, but the bubble did mean it survived. Like, he drew a card to replace it, which is bad, but it did survive. You know, he's drawing lots of cards. Oh, his deck's probably going to be all Rush, which would be really terrible, because that's the opposite of what I want to have happen. Ice Walker, that'll be good later on, but we really need to get... Come on, Volcanic Potion. That is a not Volcanic Potion. As much as I was avoiding the other thing, like the 3 mana for 8 health, this is a huge swing for 1 card. And that may actually do well for me. Speaking of not doing well for me, this guy, that is kind of a problem. And Moros isn't helping. I need my Blizzard. Do I... You know what? I think I freeze him. I could just play him and shoot that guy, actually. Yeah, okay. We'll just stallify like this. Because the 1-3 actually kills a lot of 1-1s if he's trying to get through that way. If he just tries to beat him down with Morrow's butlers. I would like the Blizzard to get rid of Morrow's, though. Morrow's he's been alive way, way too long. He's generating tons of, like, advantage at this point. Ah! I'm glad I saved some Frostbolts there, because damn. You did trade Morrow's to get rid of him. I was wondering if you would. Good to know. I think the order of business here is... I'd like to get this out, but... Do I want to spend my coin for that? I don't know. I got a Frozen Clone. No, I don't want to spend my coin for that, because I want to get out the Frozen Clone. Oh, do I? I just Frozen Clone. I don't have to coin if I don't Frozen Clone, if I just play him and Frostbolt the 6-3, which I'm obviously Frostbolting. So, let's actually just do that. And then I can Cindergosa next turn if I want to, if that's how I want to go. And that's a pretty solid move. It'd probably get executed, because it's not like I've presented any targets worth executing yet. But, yeah. Again, I just need to not have things go bad until I can start dropping 10-cost cards. I have the Greater Healing Potion to help me stabilize that, although that's 4 mana. That's a big chunk of mana. Like, it's a big swing, but it's hard for it to do more than just spend 4 mana to stall 1 turn. This guy really likes his 1-1s. Oh yeah, that guy just got him that, because it was the only Death Rattle that died this game. Makes sense. Do I just go Cindergosa? I could hit this guy and shoot it. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to Cindergosa yet. I think I'm going to neutralize this stuff as much as I can. Firelands Portal. I'm not going to do that right now, because I'm doing this. It's a bunch of if I kill that guy, it's just a bunch of 1-1s. So I'm going to Frozen Clone and blow them up. Call that a turn. Next turn I can Cindergosa with no things, although I'll be taking a bunch of damage at that point. But this can really go downhill. Captain 1-1 here. He's determined some of the secrets that is not. That guy's unpleasant. I especially need a couple of him. Nightblading me. Okay, I really don't need that rush damage. That's bad. So how do I not get blown up here? Because I can do this and the Phoenix, but the Phoenix isn't... If that 2-2 dies, it's going to be really bad. And of course you can... But my health is low enough now, I have to do stuff. Like, I kind of need a greater healing potion or something. If I just played Cindergosa, I'm almost certainly dead. You just trade the 2-2 against Cindergosa, and then you have 2, 4, 6, 8, basically dead. So that's no good. Wish I had that. Wish I had that owl right now to take care of that guy. I think I've got to do this. It's gonna hurt. Next turn I can do the big thing. I hate that I haven't got Cindergosa out yet, but. Let's blow that guy up. As much as that doesn't actually reduce the damage out there. This way, my opponent didn't have a chance to try and manipulate who it goes on. Not that I think that really matters. Killing one of the other 1-1s would have probably been the same. Oh, surprise, surprise! Am I dead? No, I'm not dead because I gained 12 health. Odds of me dying this turn pretty low. You just battle raged for 0. How far ahead do you think you are? Or are you just really, really confused? Okay. Have I got a move for you? Deal 5 damage. I choose you. Yeah, overload my hand, but that's okay. That's true, though. With 2 ultimate infestations, I could easily draw myself to death. That could be a problem that I hadn't considered. Now you're running out of stuff. What do you have left in your hand? Because I've got all the big things in the universe at this point. So this is pretty useless. Wow, that's a big thing too. That's friggin' terrible. And I could use that Starfire, I'm pretty sure. Okay, now things are bad. Did not count on him having the appropriate Elder God that combos with his deck. Shit. Like, I could Firelance Portal this thing and then shoot it for 1. How much damage do I take if I just sit here? I get 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's optimistic. I only have 20 hit points. If I play this, though, then he can use all his, like, Death Rattle on death guys and get... Oh, god damn it. This is really, actually pretty bad. I wish I had another Frostbolt. Killing him would reduce the damage incoming a lot, and this gives me a 5-cost minion, which is very important, but... God damn it, this is not what I want. Play him, he's just a 4-6 taunt, like he's not gonna go that far. Shit, I really need more time to think about this than I'm gonna have. I'm instead just going to play Syndragosa. And reduce the number of targets out there, but this is going to be bad. These are, yeah, there's a legendary to my hand. They're going to be too slow. I'm going to lose this game. I did not count on this. Damn it. Dude had 2 legendaries. And he did get enough death stuff to go with them. Oh, and that guy's going to come back when I kill him now, like with 1 health, but he's still going to come back. This is really bad. I don't think he can kill me this turn. I could be wrong, though, and even if I'm not wrong, it's like, I'm going to be in terrible shape. Oh, really? You're just killing that off. Do you have some way to bring it back? Or is that, like, okay. I'm fine with that. Arrogant Crusader, okay. Of all the things that could happen, though, this is not the worst. Okay. Burglebot, whoop-de-doo. Okay. If I can get out my 4-6 taunt, it's not going to stand up too well. I think I've got to do this, though. Now, I think I'm going to mix and match, because I could do multiple Power of the Wilds. Just, like, get revenge with the 1/1s and stuff, but I'm going to play Spawn of Inzoth. And I'm going to do 1 Power of the Wild. I'm going to get rid of 1 thing. Like, maybe I should have been doing the damage to him and getting those legendaries in my hand now, but I've got a pretty full hand. Man, 1/1 Tron is kind of crazy. He's out of cards in hand. I have millions of cards in hand, but he has way more hit points in hand. And the buffing is getting kind of messed up. Ow! Did not want to take that. Oh my god. Blizzard? That is not a blizzard. The card drawing might kill me. Oh, god damn it. So if I trade this guy, that'll get up to 5-3. These will be big enough to kill him, although he's going to come back, so I'll have to kill him again. Oh, this is messed up. I think I gotta see what legendary I get. Oh, I can buff these guys more, though. He'd be a 4-4. Hit that, and then a 2 would kill that. Oh, man. Power the Wild first, but I gotta see what legendary I'm gonna get from them. Okay, I'm gonna Power the Wild first. Controversial choice, I'm sure. Oh wait, he's not gonna die. Oh, that's actually okay though. The math works out fine, for the most part. Legendary. Gross. Not helping. It comes back with 1 health. Legendary. Alagos. Maybe later. I think I'm just dead. I didn't get anything that helps me defend at all. I didn't blow up that guy, so yeah, I just lose. Oh, that sucks so much. This was a really weird game. But yeah, Enzoth was too much. Wow, that top deck Divine Favor. Just in case he hadn't already completely crushed me. No, in hindsight, I guess I should have just Firelands portaled this guy and tried to take them out otherwise, but I don't know. Yeah, I almost certainly would have lived another turn if I had blown him up with the Firelands portal. Although my opponent would have got a 2-2, and it would have been rough. Yeah, that was dumb. I don't know why I got blind to this all of a sudden. This is going to be an interesting run. It might be a short run because my deck's very expensive. But god damn it, I had so much super powered stuff. If he just played something that wasn't Enzoth, but of course his deck was built around it. So what are you gonna do? I'm just gonna have to try and do better next time.
Show some love to the like button. And don't forget to subscribe to Demon Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.